Now the words Honda and quality have always gone together, but so unfortunately has the word blandness. But this, the RC51, or as we know it in the UK, the VTR SP1, is about to change all that. Forget your VTR Firestorm, nice bike that it is, because someone in Japan is a Monty Python fan, and when they heard, and now for something completely different, this is what they came up with. Goodbye Mr. Nice Guy, hello Viagra Man. But does it all stand up? Well, it does stand up, or at least it does while it's on its side stand. But look, that allows us to look at this, one of the most distinctive features of the VTR, the air intake, this V-shaped air intake right at the front. It's special because that feeds air straight through a plastic duct here and actually through the headstock. Special casting in the headstock there takes air straight through to the airbox under here, feeding cool air straight to the fuel injectors. And while we're actually down here, having a look-see down here, you can see the side-mounted radiators. Again, a very distinctive feature. On the race bike, they actually put them down the front of the engine. This one, they're side-mounted. Behind all the fairing, there is the motor, VTR motor. 90-degree V-twin, 999cc, gear-driven cams, Nickel coated bores, all very high-tech, all very racy, and nothing like your ordinary road-going VTR Firestorm. But out on the road, the fuel injection is not quite sorted. It can hunt on a light throttle and cause lurching when feathering from a shut to open throttle. Not that it will bother you most of the time, because the SP1 is meant to be worked hard. In fact, keep it spinning around 7,000 revs and you're doing 80 in third. Wind it on and in seconds you're hitting the rev limiter at around 10 grand, by which time you're doing 130 and you're still in third gear. Mind you, playing these games is thirsty work, like 34 to the gallon thirsty work. Bad enough you might think, but with an 18-litre tank it will only get you about 115 miles before a fill-up is needed. So the booming V-twin engine's a stonker. But how about the chassis? This too is all new. It's more VFR than it is VTR, and it starts up at that massive headstock, comes down here with these side spars to this big casting for the swinging arm mount there. New swinging arm, as you can see, very heavily braced there. Behind there is a single shock absorber, fully adjustable for preload, rebound damping and compression damping. Similar to the front. Upside down as on this one. And as you can see here, a very neat adjuster there for compression damping, so you don't need any tools. You can just tweak that little knob there and you're away. And while we're down here, see this adapter plate? Calipers there, but that adapter plate allows you to change the calipers for anything of your choosing. Saves you messing around with the forks. All very neat stuff. Out on the road, all this comes together beautifully. The suspension is firm, as you'd expect, but it's sophisticated enough to soak up those kidney-jarring potholes that can catch you out. At around 200 kilo, it's a whole 30 kilos more than the new blade, but it's difficult to believe. In fact, with the riding position that puts your body weight forward, the weight is so well distributed, it disappears and makes this an easy bike to ride well. So is it Viagra Man? No, it doesn't need any artificial aid. This is a sports bike in the raw. It has red blood in its veins all right and is a match on the road for a 996 Duke, but racing is where it will have to earn that elusive glamour. Still, at a touch under 10 grand, it's still one hell of a competitor. Boom boom, as we V-twins would say.